Hi there, Libra, and welcome back to Star Lordess Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the month of May 2024. For this read, I will be using the Hobbit Tarot, and I have your cards already shuffled and laid out here. We're going to start off with your overall energy and then break it down week by week. We have the Ten of Wands as your overall energy. There is quite the burden that is happening for you, and it's coming to an end. You'll be glad to hear tens represent ending. So this is the end of a situation that has proven to be quite challenging and quite burdensome. For some of you, this could make sense. Oftentimes, the Ten of Wands represents somebody who is moving homes, moving offices, and it is quite the strenuous, I should know, I've moved several times. It is quite the strenuous undertaking. So it could be that perhaps some of you are moving in the month of May, and this is just representing that energy. Others of you, the Ten of Wands can represent that there is a terrible burden being put on you. It could be in a relationship. It could be at work. It could be in your neighborhood. It could be family or anything like that, where there is a lot of pressure being put on you. It's time to just say no. It's time to delegate. If you are in a situation where you have other people who are dumping their work on you, absolutely say no. Delegate whatever you can to get past this moment, and just know your struggles are coming to an end. In the first week, we have the Four of Wands in the upright, rooted down by the Page of Wands upright. Well, Four of Wands is you have arrived. This is about a completion of something that has been in the works for a while. Sometimes this can represent putting the finishing touches on a home that we've been building or renovating, and others of you, it could be about a work project. We're putting the finishing touches on that, and it's ready to go out there, and it's time to celebrate that. It can be putting the more solid footing on a relationship that has been in the works for a while. This is sort of, now we're going to move in together, or we're going to buy a home together, we're going to, get married or things like that, or engaged. So it's about solidifying something, but you're at a milestone part here, whether this is business, whether this is personal. It's something that should be celebrated. There is still more work to be done. There's still more to develop. But at this point, you have reached the summit, and it's time to celebrate that. And the Page of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It could be good news is coming your way. It could be about this project, could be about this home or this situation. This is fantastic news. Could be fantastic news you have to share. Sometimes this is the extra, read all about it. Something has been completed. We are here. We are now here. So this is beautiful energy. Could be news and information coming from a travel agent about travel plans, maybe that are in the works. Could be a package arriving that you've been waiting on for quite some time. Week 2, we have the beautiful Sun in the upright position, rooted down by the Knight of Swords. The Sun, Leo energy. This is beautiful energy. One of the best cards, I think, in the deck. This represents high vitality, high confidence. It represents success, attainment, all of the beautiful things. This is about a bounce back or rebound after a time of perhaps feeling low energy, not feeling well. It could be bouncing back from ill health, could be bouncing back from feeling depressed, or just blah. Now the sun is shining, I'm feeling good, and I feel like doing things and accomplishing things. So there's that. And the Knight of Swords here is rooting it down. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is your energy coming up, Libra, in the upright position, indicating you are on the right path with news and information that you need to spread, especially if it's important information. There could be important information coming towards you that actually brings this success and attainment to you. But this could also be representing you yourself. Perhaps you have news to share, good news, judging by the Page of Wands. But the Knight of Swords comes in so swiftly and so quickly, and just kind of like, boom, cuts through the BS very you know, it's a clean slice sort of thing when it comes to the King of Swords, or sorry, the Knight of Swords. And this person can be very, sometimes they can be a little bit aggressive and a little bit argumentative, so be careful with that energy. If this is you, don't be coming on a little bit too strong here. But if you have a message to spread and you have important news, make sure you get it out there. This could be important news coming towards you. It's making you feel good because you have the Sun and the Page of Wands, so this could be really, really good news that you wanted to hear, and it could be about a really important matter. So we have week 3, the Strength card in the upright position, rooted down by the Lovers. The Strength card represents you have the inner strength here, Libra, to get through. Could be dealing with this 10 of Wands, this burdensome situation. But this is where I always tell people to just breathe. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, and just let the moment pass. Draw upon your own inner strength and be patient. That's what that card is screaming to me always. Just be patient, be still, be quiet. Draw the breath in, draw the breath out. If you have something important to share, some important news is going on, do it in week 2 and week 3. Just kind of hang back and be quiet, because it looks like you have a decision to make. The Gemini energy is here, Lovers in the upright position, pointing to you need to decide to go this way or go that way. Now, when it comes to love, there's a lot of decisions to be made around that in general. We can choose to love, we can choose not to love, we can choose to move our relationships forward, we can choose to pull back, we can choose to sever, we can, there's a lot of choices around. We can choose between 2 different people. There's anything and everything like that going on. So it could be around love, but also too, it could also represent a major decision in terms of maybe on the career front. It could be deciding between 2 business partners. It could be deciding between 2 companies, major companies to work for. So it could be that's why you need to hang back and just be quiet and be still. And in that stillness, you'll probably find the right thing to do with that decision. And the last week we have the 9 of Coins, 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands in the upright. So the 9 of Pentacles, this is a strong, independent energy. This represents sort of digging in our heels and saying, look, I'm good, I'm fine. It's an independent energy. You can take care of yourself. I do feel great respect for the 9 of Coins, the 9 of Pentacles. It represents that we don't need anybody. We can do this on our own. Sometimes the 9 of Pentacles can represent landing a job that will help us to pay the bills and to be able to rely upon ourselves, and we don't need to rely on anyone else. But the 7 of Wands rooting it down here, this is a bit of a defensive energy. So it almost seems like you're trying to be extremely independent, and hopefully you're not pushing people away, because this 7 of Wands is like, no, you're trying to protect. Some of you could be trying to protect your financial situation, or protect how much money you're making or what you have. It could be you're trying to protect your resources. Maybe you're feeling like somebody's going to try and come and, make you pay for something you're not ready to pay for, or something like that, and you're being a little bit defensive about it. And you're ready for them. You're on the ready. Or it could be for some of you, maybe you took a job and you're able to pay your bills and so forth, and maybe you're not sure how other people are going to take to your decision for this particular job, but you're feeling really independent at the end of the week. So I don't think you're really going to care too much. Just if people are trying, I always just give this warning with the 9 of Pentacles, is if people are trying to help you and you really do need their help or their assistance, take them up on it. There's no need to push people away, because sometimes we can be fiercely independent, and that can work to our detriment. So that's just a little side note. 7 of Wands is protection. So this is being protective about your financial situation. Maybe you don't want people to know how much money you have or what you make or things like that. So let us know in the comment section below if this resonates for you, and do tell us how so. In closing, I'll be pulling 2 cards from the Zodiac deck. One is for love and romance, and the second is for career and finance. So love and romance, we have Gemini. Number 3. It'd be Gemini is the love interest. Could be a Gemini introduces you to someone who becomes the love of your life. Could be a lot of communication. Something important could happen in your love life on the 3rd of May or when the moon is in Gemini. Mind you, the sun is also going to be in Gemini the latter half of May. So it could be something is going on with your love life when the sun's in Gemini. Second card is for career and finance. So let's see what the Zodiac deck has to say about that. Ooh, this is a pretty card. Sagittarius. That's a good card to get for finance. It's growth, so really nice. Could be something important happens in your financial life or your career when the moon's in Sagittarius. It could be with or through a Sagittarian. There could be great financial growth. See, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, right? A success after a setback, yeah. It's ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is a good financial sort of lucky planet for finances. So interesting. Definitely want to hear from you in the comment section below, but that's what I have for you, my dear Libras. I hope you have a fantastic month of May, and I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you in the next video. Much love. Take care. Namaste.